My entire life, I have been so insecure about the way that I look without makeup on.
Multiple times in previous jobs, I've been told to my face that I look rough without makeup on.
I became so
insecure without makeup.
This video is for you if you've ever left your house without makeup and someone sees you on the road, wherever, and they're like, you look tired. Are you okay? Is everything fine? Apparently, one of the scariest things a woman can do is to show her real face. Wake up out of bed and you literally don't apply anything. Maybe sunscreen, but you don't apply anything else on your face and you just go out. Like, that's one of the ways to get the quickest, are you okay? Are you tired? Kind of questions. And yeah, I am kind of in a general mood today because I feel like I need to pass out blame to the people that are kind of responsible for us feeling this way. We have to call them out. Don't get distracted by the fact that I'm talking about the people that we need to blame and I am literally wearing makeup, right? I'm kind of defeating the purpose of this video. That's not the point. Let's not get distracted. We are here to pass out blames for all of the people that are making sure that I have to show up like this with makeup, even though I technically don't have to, but I guess I will feel more confident showing up like this. Hi, my name is Susan. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, how's it going? The first set of people that we absolutely need to call out for this predicament that we find ourselves in is the beauty industry.
I spent $1,500 at Sephora and I'm gonna show y'all what I got.
So the thing with the beauty industry is that they don't just sell makeup, they sell the idea that our untouched faces are not finished. And that's why when we want to do like big events or we want to celebrate our birthdays, some of us have to kind of do like the glam look, have a makeup artist come do a face bit right on our faces just because we need to look our best. Truth is, with the kind of products that the beauty industry puts out there, the concealer, the foundation, the blush, the mascara, like I can name literally 20 products right now just sitting right here. The purpose of these products are kind of fixing something that is not good on our faces, right? So for example, you have the concealer. The concealer basically is applied right under the eye and it's supposed to kind of brighten up your eyes, right? Because obviously they are not bright enough, so you need something to make your eyes pop, right? You have the foundation that literally smoothens your look, makes you look a bit more polished. With all of these products, even though we might just look at them as, oh, they're just products, but really they're selling us the idea that they're untouched parts of our faces that need to be better. And so we find ourselves purchasing that big bottle of niacinamide because we have to fix our pores.
If your skin looks like this or this, listen up. I'm a board certified dermatologist and I'm going to show you how to minimize the appearance of large pores.
Even though these pores are literally the way our skin breathes, they are not supposed to be too big, because when they are too big, they are not necessarily presentable. And so we have to get something to fix it. So many other things like that as well on our faces that, you just have to contour your nose. If the nose is looking a bit too large, you have to like add some contour to make it look a bit smaller. And this is just the world we find ourselves where it's like, it's telling us the idea that so many things are wrong with our faces and we have to make it look good. There's also like the no makeup look, which is far from no makeup because in some cases when you even do the no makeup look, you might be doing more, right? Because you are trying to make your face look like you don't have makeup on, and it's just literally a whole thing going on there. I feel like the beauty industry has basically sold us that idea that our faces are fine, but imagine if it was smoothened out, imagine if it was a little bit more blurred with some powder, it was a little bit more highlighted with some contour and some highlighting cream, sculpted, frozen, Botox, and the list literally just goes on and on and on. This might be okay, like if it's just a little enhancement that we need once in a while, but when it gets to the point where we are sometimes not feeling confident to necessarily go out with just our bare faces, then it becomes an issue, right? Because when you don't have confidence, right, and you go out there, first of all, it could affect how you're able to express yourself. Even like walk confidently on the road because you feel like you don't have makeup on and you might not be looking your best. The next set of people I want to blame for this are the owners of apps like Instagram and TikTok.
Spoke up. This is not what I look like right now. This filter should be illegal. Here's the real me. Oh my god.
There's this filter on TikTok that is crazy. Like, you look like a completely different person. You look like you did a facelift. It's like, I can't even believe that there's something like that on the app where, you know, you just swipe on a filter, your skin looks like glass, your nose is like so tiny, your jawline is like, you know, is like hot. It's just giving like no double chin. The problem with having apps like this is when you have taken a picture and you're like, oh my goodness, picture perfect, and then you go to your bathroom and you're doing like your skincare, you're taking off your makeup and stuff, and you see a totally different person. It messes with you a little bit because you feel like you always have to use those filters whenever you are posting a picture, right? Because you don't ever feel like your face would ever meet up to that. I really blame these people that have made filters such a necessity that people feel like for everything they're posting online, you have to use the filters. If not, you're not looking good. Sometimes I use the filters, so I'm not like excluding myself here, but I just don't like the way that these filters are just there and people no longer feel like they can use their normal pictures, take like normal videos without necessarily using the filters. The next set of people that I want to call out is all of us, both the people that say, hey, you look tired, and the people that actually, you know, are not putting on makeup, which in so many cases is you watching this video, it's myself. And I'll start from why people that make those comments are people that we should blame. I think it has gotten to the point where a lot of people are so exposed to seeing picture perfect faces. You're so exposed to seeing people that only have their face full of makeup, and when you see someone without makeup, you're like, this is absurd, like this is weird, like why do you look like this, who robbed you? Okay, you're asking all the questions. Did someone steal your dog? Like, are you sick? Do you need to go get checked out? And it's like the only thing that this person didn't do, but the only thing that is missing on this person is literally the fact that they don't have makeup on. So I definitely think that we need to change our habits around seeing people with bare faces and thinking that they are sick or there's something wrong with them. We also have to admit that we are definitely a part of the problem, right? Because there's a lot of programming and there's a lot of internalizing that we have been exposed to, such that because of, for example, all of these apps, because of these beauty products that we find ourselves using, it is really hard for us to fall in love with our natural faces because we have gotten accustomed to believing that the enhanced versions of our faces and our skin is the norm and should be what we aspire to look like. It's definitely creating like deep-seated insecurities in a lot of us, where like we cannot go out with bare faces. And you see a lot of people actually say things like, oh my goodness, she dared to go out with a bare face, like she didn't go out without makeup, like that's bold of you. And it's like, why, when did that become bold? It's literally just our faces, and it shouldn't be something that we are scared of doing, where we cannot come out with our faces without makeup on. I recall that whole situation with Alicia Keys some years back. I don't know if she's like still on it right now, but I recall that she was deciding not to have makeup on at some point, and I wonder really what she was thinking then. I don't know if this was like a personal decision, but I feel like there was also that thought around, why do we feel the need to always have something on our faces to come out? Like, of course, if it's like deodorant or something, you have to put on deodorant, you have to like smell good because of other people. But like with makeup, it's a bit different, because are we doing it so that we can look presentable to other people, right? And if that's the case, then that's something that we should really be introspective on. Like, why are we trying to make our faces this polished just to look good to other people? Personally, you know, sometimes it's just for yourself to look good, which I get, but when it becomes a thing where sometimes we don't even wear this makeup at home, so it's not necessarily for yourself, but it's like you wear it so that when you go out you can be accepted, people can like compliment you, you can look okay, then I think it starts becoming a problem when that's the case.
I wear makeup because it feels good. Why does it feel good? Feeling empowered is not the same as being empowered. The fact that makeup delivers such a confidence boost, makes you feel a certain type of way about yourself, should start a conversation, not end it.
I definitely think that being barefaced should not be seen as an act of rebellion. The beauty industry is to be blamed for this. The Instagram owners, Snapchat owners, TikTok, the people that like gaslight us into thinking that we have to use filters to look perfect, are to be be blamed for this. We have to come to the realization that we're not horrifying people by having our bare faces on. Some people are lucky enough such that they don't have to like use makeup. They have glass skin naturally. So if you want to have that look naturally, are there things you can start to do in terms of like, you know, using the right skincare and taking care of like blemishes and stuff like that on your skin such that you can come out without makeup, right? Even if you don't want to do that, it shouldn't be like you are seen as abnormal. And it's just interesting that we are in a world where unfortunately people that look a bit more polished with makeup, with probably like lots of like Botox and look a bit different, better, are afforded more opportunities than people who don't do all of that stuff. And that's why people are under pressure to do some of that stuff. It's just something that I definitely think is worth thinking about, and also having a change in perspective on how we view makeup. Yes, makeup can be like used as great enhancements to our skin, but it definitely shouldn't be making us feel not confident about our actual skin and our actual face. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you agree with my thoughts in the comments, if you have opposing thoughts, if you have, you know, other things that you would like to add to this, or, you know, that you don't agree with me on. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you on the next video.